Hi Pisces, welcome to your mid-June 2020 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Pisces, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're safe and healthy during these times. Whether you're empathic or not, I'm sure everyone is feeling the heavy energy around us going on in this world. And I am sending you guys, for anyone that needs it, all my love and light out into the collective. Thank you guys for all your support and what you do for myself and the channel. If you're new here, welcome guys. I hope that you gained the insight and clarity that you're seeking in regards to your love life by watching this video. If you're new to my readings, new to tarot in general, I suggest checking out my guidelines in how to interpret my tarot readings, which you can find the link in the description box of this video. If the link isn't working for some reason, which comes to happen sometimes, just go to my channel and go to the community page and you'll find it right there. It's the first post. Also Pisces, I do want to say that I am still selling my hand-picked crystal sets and my handmade Zodiac candles at my online shop, mermaidscaleshop.com. I hand select every crystal that goes in each crystal set that I feel every purchaser will resonate with, and I hand make every Zodiac candle that I sell in my online shop, where I intuitively choose the colors in the sense that I feel every Zodiac sign will vibe with. If you're interested in making a purchase for yourself or someone that you love, please feel free to visit my online shop, where you can find the link in the description box of this video. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I do have to say, Pisces and Cross Watchers, it's important to remember that energy is fluid. Therefore, you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation where you feel the roles are flipped and reversed, and you're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles. But because this is a Pisces reading, I will make Pisces the main subject of the reading. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so Pisces, I do want to say, sometimes when I call in my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, anyone to come in of the light to communicate these messages, I see some visions. This one was an interesting one because what I saw was like a waterfall, right? It was pouring down, but then I saw like at the end of the waterfall, like an umbrella that was just like, stopping the downpour of water. So Pisces, how I'm feeling about that is that someone does have a lot of emotion for you in your energetic field. Someone does have a lot of feelings towards you, but I almost feel like Pisces, you're protecting yourself from this person. And I don't know if they're just a bit codependent. I don't know if they're a bit toxic in some way, or you just feel like when you're in contact with this person or interact with this person, a couple things, like it's either all about them in a way, and again, the roles could be reversed, Cross Watchers. It's all about them in a way, and it's just like, an encore of their feelings, what they want, and it's sometimes like you don't feel like you're very much considered in what you want to say about the connection and how you feel about it, but you're just being drained by this person for some of you. And others of you, I just feel as if you feel the need to protect yourself because you know that this is going to be a very emotional interaction with someone. It hasn't been easy. It could have been a bit turbulent for some of you, and that's why you're trying to protect yourself. But I almost feel like there's something coming for you, Pisces, an interaction with someone that's been needing to happen and it's been put off. But we'll see what the cards have to say. It may go in a different direction, but that's just a message for someone out there. But let's go ahead and get started. So Pisces, the spread I'm going to use is I'm going to ask for someone in your energetic field to come through in the reading that has romantic feelings or romantic intentions towards you. You don't have to be in a relationship for this reading to resonate with you. Again, it's anyone that has romantic feelings or intentions, whether that's someone from your past, as not a lot of people like to hear that, but hey, I'm just a messenger. Someone currently in your life now, perhaps even sometimes in these readings, someone that may appear in your future. But we already have the Page of Cups here, and I'm not very surprised. I'm not surprised at all to see that. You could be dealing with another water sign. Pisces is here very strongly. You could be dealing with another Pisces or someone that has Pisces in their chart, or Cancer. Whew, Pisces, they have a lot to say. But again, like what they have to say, it's not going to be coming from the mind. It's not going to be rational, logical. It's going to be quite emotional. And someone's very, very afraid about all this too, about approaching you, about talking to you about this, talking to you about how they feel. And again, I don't know, Pisces, I'm just getting this energy that this person just wants you around them as, some sort of security blanket, some sort of person that I almost feel as if this person sees you as the person who always lifts them up when they're down. But at some point, you have to learn how to do that on your own, right? We always have friends. We always have people around us that can guide us. But there's some people, who are not so emotionally, spiritually developed sometimes, that instead of learning their own tools for their own toolbox, they want to take the tools out of someone else's toolbox and, get constant validation, constant confirmation. And it looks like this is someone that you were romantically involved with. I mean, obviously, that set the intentions, but that makes it all the harder, Pisces. Oh yeah, you're definitely not in communication with this person. Well, let's just say you're not romantically involved with this person. They could still want to come up in your DMs to see how you're doing, but really, I feel like that's just a portal to get a conversation started. Almost like this person too, Pisces, just has the same thing to complain about, or the same thing to talk about, or the same thing to, ask your opinion about when you felt like you've already told this person how you feel, you've already told this person what you want, but still that never clicked for some reason. But yeah, Pisces, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card. Mars energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. You can be involved with one of those signs, connected to one of those signs, or those signs could be in your chart. Pisces, there's someone who, I gotta be honest, this isn't the greatest feeling I'm getting, and I feel there's a lot of jealousy, but I feel that there's a lot of anger too. And it could be, Pisces, because you established that boundary, right? You established that boundary that you're not just going to come into my life whenever you want to, just to talk about what you want to talk about, for me to just say the same thing, A, B, and C all over again, for you to, feel better about yourself or the situation. I'm putting a boundary up. And when you did that, all hell broke loose, I almost want to say. Within this person, their foundation, which was already kind of faulty with you, came crumbling down. And Pisces, I gotta say, I definitely do feel like this is an X, and I know people don't like it when X's come up in readings, but this is coming out for a reason. I feel as if, Pisces, if you moved on with someone else away from this person, they know about it and they are not happy about it because they wanted you to themselves. They wanted you to themselves, and they really didn't think that you were really going to leave their life. They really didn't think that you were going to move on for something better for yourself, that you envisioned better for yourself. And yeah, my goodness, this person has a lot of jealousy issues. It's very, very strong here. And for some of my Pisceans, that's the reason why you pulled away. It's because, like, you could even have a conversation with someone else, like someone of the sex or gender you're attracted to, without them having a huge blow up. And you know what? They would project it on you in some way, instead of really talking about their own insecurities. Why am I so reactive to Pisces? you know, what Pisces decides to do for themselves, what Pisces wants to do for themselves. It's almost a kind of a controlling energy too, Pisces. I do want to clarify the Tower, so let's go ahead and clarify the Tower. But yeah, if you guys have moved on to someone else, my goodness, they are not happy. But oh well, right? I mean, I'm seeing the letter S. I don't know if someone has a name with the letter S in it, but then I saw 2 S's. So, first, middle, last initial, King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, yeah, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be connected to an Aquarius, or you can have Aquarius in your chart. I want to say, and this is so strange because I don't pick up on this quite frequently with the King of Swords, but someone's kind of losing their mind over you, Pisces. Someone is not thinking rationally. Someone is not, again, like what I said with the waterfall, whatever they have to say, it's not coming from a logical standpoint. It's coming from an emotional, turbulent, even angry standpoint. And I can see why you're protecting yourself, Pisces, because I also feel like you've caught this person in a lie before, or you've caught this person being dishonest with you in some way. And because of that, that's when, you know, that was the final nail in the coffin. After everything you've done for this person, everything you wanted to try to look at them in a positive light, but they kept on showing you this side to them, it was just a done deal. But Pisces, it really has someone completely distraught. Let's get another card. Why is the Tower in the background energy for my Pisceans? Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh yeah, and you know what, Pisces, you're not responding to it. You know, maybe before when they used to text you late at night, like, Pisces, I need you right now, or Pisces, you're the only one that can help me. You may have been there for them, but you saw that, you know, it was never enough, you know? It was never enough for you to be there. It was never enough for you to provide your insight from you hearing, I feel honestly, the same story over and over again to this person. And now that you're not quick to react, now that you're not quick to be there for them, they're losing it. They're completely losing it. And you knew it was too much work. Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius, but it was too much to bear for you, Pisces. I feel like you understood by having this connection or interaction with this person, you can't save everyone. You can't help everyone. You can't help anyone that doesn't want to help themselves. Because true change comes from when someone understands that I'm not happy with the way I'm living my life. I'm not happy with the way my life has been going. I need to do something about it. Not depend on anyone else to change. And Pisces, you realize you were doing way too much for this person, and they were not changing. They were never going to change. But how they feel about you, Pisces, is the Page of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You can be involved with one of those signs. You have those signs in your chart, obviously, as a Pisces, but they are still open, or want you to be open to this connection. They still miss that Pisces who was there for them, who gave their heart to them, who had a sympathetic ear to their issues, to their problems, but isn't there anymore. You know, also with this Page of Cups energy, how they feel about you, Pisces, I gotta be honest, for some of you out there, it's like they see that you're opening your heart to someone else, or that you are open to other opportunities than them. And I feel as if, Pisces, some of you may have not heard from this person in a while. I'm hearing February. I don't know if someone's born in February. That would make sense for you guys. Or like the last time you talked to this person was in February. Obviously, it's not for everyone. But they have been, if you haven't heard from this person in a while, they've been trying to find a loophole to get back into your life, to open your heart back up again, to get you to, you know, be connected with them again. But I do feel very manipulative energy here. You know, almost as if they know, or are trying to conduct the perfect sob story for you to come back into their life, for you to nurture them, take care of them, but all for naught. And Pisces, I do have to say, I feel like as if this person, and I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but this person kind of, when they explained the story of how you two broke up or how you two became separated or whatever, it was a completely different story than what the truth was. You know, they kind of wanted to make it seem like it was your fault or you didn't care about them anymore and you found someone else in your life to go with, but really they didn't want to take any sort of accountability or responsibility for the demise of the connection here. Also, someone could be a writer. I'm seeing a lot of writing, journaling, but really what I'm feeling from this is like someone trying to scheme the perfect story for you to come back in their life. And I don't feel like it's going to be 100% honest, and I feel I'm hearing like a white lie, you know, so be careful, Pisces. What they think about you, Pisces, is the moon. Pisces energy. It could also be Cancerian energy for me as a reader. And this is where I'm honestly feeling like delusion in a way. Illusion. You know, that daydreaming and that fantasizing, but not in like a sweet way of like, oh, you know, where could I take the Pisces out to dinner? If we could travel the world, we'd go here and there. It's more of like, when Pisces comes back in my life, you know, almost as if it's a guarantee. This is how we're going to be. This is how it's going to be. They almost don't feel like there's a doubt in their mind that you're not going to return back in their lives. And they're living on in this fantasy of when you guys reunite, when you guys get back together. This person could have addiction issues. You know, and addictions come in very many different forms. Drugs, alcohol, sex, video games even. But just addiction, I feel codependency in relationships. And they're very codependent on you, Pisces. Pisces, I'm getting a very obsessive energy from this too, and that's not the first time I've picked up on this energy from you guys, or for you guys. Also, Pisces, I gotta say, for those who are angry with you for establishing your boundary, they're making up all these sort of scenarios in their mind about what you're doing currently, who you're doing currently, quite literally. All, like, they can't stand you being with someone else, but at the same time, they can't help themselves but imagine what you do sexually with someone else or how you love someone else. It's very off-putting. It's very strange. Pisces, I also have to warn you, you may get like a drunk text from this person, drunk calls from this person, or someone who's like not in their state of mind. I do want to clarify the moon. Let's clarify the moon. Why is the moon here for my Pisceans? Why is the moon here for my Pisceans? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they think and they depend on change happening within this connection from where it is now. Because I honestly feel like they see you this way, Pisces, for Pentacles energy. Some of you could have Capricorn somewhere in your chart, but they see you right now as holding back. They see you right now as protecting yourself, protecting your worth, protecting your value. I'm really drawn to this wreath right here. So something could have happened around Christmas time, maybe in December, or maybe January too. That was significant for you guys. But they know, or what they see so far, is that they're not welcome back in your space. But again, it's like this delusion of one day, me and Pisces starting something new again. One day, Pisces and I coming together, and this is how it's going to be, and I'm never going to let Pisces go again. It's just all a matter of time with the Wheel of Fortune. It's not good. I'm not getting great. I'm like almost getting chills. And I see your efforts in trying to block this off, right? So let's keep going. What they like the most about you, Pisces, Two of Wands, Aries energy. Some of you could have Aries in your chart. You could be connected to an Aries. But what they liked about you, Pisces, is that you're very confident. And you know, if you don't feel confident all the time about yourself, that's how you put yourself off to the world. You go for what you want. If you see someone you like, you're going to flirt with them. You're going to see what's up with them. And that may have been the case with this person. You didn't realize what you were walking into when you first got in contact with this person. I almost feel like you met with this person, like, I don't know, somewhere where there was like an event, or somewhere where it was like a bunch of people. It could have been like online, but like you guys kind of just started talking in your own, going off from the rest of the crowd into your own conversations. Maybe you exchanged numbers, maybe you exchanged social media pages, and then you started talking from there, and it kind of built up this connection where it just kind of spiraled from there, right? And I feel as if some of my Pisceans, and this isn't for everyone, some of my Pisceans are just like, damn, if only I just didn't give them my number, if only I didn't just give them that chance, none of this would have happened. But Pisces, we can't think of things like that, because we have to understand that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we have karmic contracts with people before we were born to have an interaction with them so they can be a catalyst to a change in our life that was part of our life plan. Other instances, it's just spirit wanting us to have this experience under our belt so we can learn something about ourselves, so we can grow, so we can become wiser and stronger. So I feel as if some of you are just kicking yourselves by interacting with this person, but if anything had to come from this, it was just to make you wiser, Pisces, and to make you understand that how important it is to protect your energy. And I also feel as if Pisces, like maybe you started flirting with this person, you kind of got this vibe, but then there was an instance where you felt like, oh, this person's really serious about something, or taking something that I said or I did to a whole nother level. And I feel like it's something sexual, like sexual aggressiveness almost. Like when you were just kind of flirting, it turned into this whole lead on. They definitely see you as someone who has a lot of passion, has a lot of drive. And when you directed it towards this person, they felt special in some way. But now that it's not on them, they're not getting that same attention. Someone really likes someone's legs. Someone has very nice legs, or at least that's what this person thinks, or maybe really nice thighs. And men can have nice thighs too. Men could be thick too. It's not just a girl thing. I'm also hearing halter top too. Maybe you've worn a halter top with this person. What they don't like about you, Pisces, Six of Wands, Leo energy. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. You could be connected to a Leo. What I'm getting from this is adding on to the jealousy. They don't like it when you get attention. You're someone who, whether you realize it or not, Pisces, you light up a room. There's a lot of people who become aware of your presence just by you walking in, and all eyes are on you. A lot of people may, have flirted with you in front of the person you were connected with, and, despite you rejecting their advances, they still wanted to be blaming you for someone else's actions in a way. Just very, very jealous. But also, Pisces, I gotta say, for those of you that have established a boundary with this person, you said, you know what, I'm not gonna involve myself with this person again. I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm gonna protect my energy. They thought you were being selfish for that. They thought you were being egotistical about that, when they have it all twisted, completely twisted. When I said that, I saw yoga, so I don't know if someone's been doing yoga recently, or they do yoga, perhaps. You definitely get a lot of attention in some way. Some of you could be like well known, you know, at your job, in your community, maybe on social media you have some sort of presence. And someone could be wearing red right now. A red top is what I'm hearing. But they also, for some of you, they just found you very flirtatious. And that wasn't what you were trying to portray at all. But, you know, it's like they almost can't help themselves if you started, again, a conversation with someone else. Oh, you were talking to them. You were trying to hit on them. You know, they even called you maybe like really derogatory names before that were hurtful and set you back. But then they would apologize the next day. Oh, Pisces, I'm so sorry, that wasn't me, you know. And again, I have to say this, guys, because I get the comments of that roles are completely flipped. Beautiful. That still pertains to you. Just flip the role, right? But yeah. What they like about this connection, Pisces, is the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Could also be Virgo or Taurus energy. You can have those signs in your chart. But Pisces, this is what I'm talking about. You being that person that, you know, provided value in this person's life by you being there when they needed you, by you listening to them when they had something to say, when they had something hard to go through in their life. And you were always caring, and you were always giving, and you were always generous with your time and energy, sometimes a bit too much, to where they got kind of comfortable with using you all the time. But then you stood your ground. You know, if it was like this, Pisces, if the Queen of Pentacles was in reverse, I would be like, you are still overgiving. Pisces, know your worth, honey, but you know your worth. You absolutely know your worth. And you know now that this person is just going to take from you and never give anything in return. But they still crave that security you provided them, Pisces. And, you know, some of you could have been financial security, like you paid for this person's rent a couple times, maybe you paid for this person's meal, or maybe you let them stay at your house rent-free. Whatever the case, it could have been some financial stability, but more importantly, energetic stability. Pentacles for me can very much relate to energy. And, you know, you just gave so much of your time, so much of your effort. I'm also hearing mommy issues too, or mom issues. I don't know if this person had mother issues. And what they didn't, for those of you that resonates with, what they didn't have with their mother, they've tried to have with you. And you're not this person's parent. You know, regardless if you're male or female. It's like filling that void that you couldn't fill, and you knew that. So you directed your attention and energy elsewhere. They also feel you went cold on them, Pisces, but you had to. You absolutely had to. What they don't like about this connection, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus energy. Get a Taurus in your chart, you could be connected to a Taurus. That it's still not out of this place of lack. The lack of hope, the lack of faith that they have with this. Like, they still are wanting you to come back into their life on your white pony, to come and sweep them off their feet, to change their entire life. But it's not happening. It's not changing. They're still in this lack. They're still in this desperation of getting you back in their life. And they're still not seeing the result of this change. They want to come out of this Five of Pentacles energy, but it's not happening. And they just don't understand why. And isn't that the golden thing about it? They just still don't see what they, you know, did to make you walk away or to make you pull back your energy. I gotta say, for someone, be very, very careful about this person still, like, coming by your house, coming by your work, like going up to your known friends and family and asking about. Sorry, Pisces, the camera stopped. But I'm almost feeling a bit of a stalker vibe for a very, very few amount of you, okay? I don't want to freak you guys out. But, like, if you guys have, like, bushes by your window and you, like, thought you heard something, or like you looked and it was like, you know, it looked like someone stepped on your plants or something, be very, very careful, okay? That's all I want to say about this. Because it's not for the majority of you, but for those of you who've had that feeling, be very careful. Please protect yourself. Highest Hope, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, more Taurus energy. Whether you have that in your chart, you're connected to a Taurus, but they want to come out of this stagnation. They want to come out of this pause. They view it as a pause, Pisces. They don't see it as an end. They see it as just for the meantime, you guys aren't talking. When I feel as if you felt like you made yourself very clear about you not wanting to be with this person, or that you're not, you know, devoting any time or energy to this person, they just view it as a pause. Also, I'm getting someone's worried about that, how they've gained weight in some way. But yeah, they want to come out of this 7 of Pentacles. They want to come out of this waiting. Deepest fears, Pisces, is the Star. Aquarius energy. Again, some of you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you're involved with an Aquarius. And this is what I feel with the Star and deepest fears, that they're never going to find someone like you again. Someone who is so healing, someone who is so loving, someone who helped see the reasons for some unfortunate events that have occurred in their life. You know, Pisces, like you were just, I feel like for a lot of you, you were just that person who healed them. But you saw, like, you know, it's kind of like a scab, right? Like someone had an open wound, and then Pisces, you did what you could to like you close that wound up, like the scab. You're like, okay, just don't touch it, all right? Just leave it there. And then they'd scratch at it again, and it would just open all over again. But I felt like they scratched at it again so they could have that moment with you, so they could have that interaction with you, so you can come back and help them fix some part of their lives that they weren't willing to fix for themselves. And you were just that one person who was always there for them. You were that one person who they really felt could always help them. But that's where it gets codependent. There's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with being there for people. But when it's a constant thing, and when it's never good enough, and there's always something, that's when it comes codependent. And I feel a lot of you recognized it. Also, someone could be half naked right now, I'm picking up on. It's just saying, Spirit wants to provide a confirmation for that. And someone really, really likes milk. I don't know. That's just what Spirit wants me to say. But it was too much. It was too much, and you knew that there was more for you, Pisces. You knew that there was someone better for you, that would respect you, respect your time, respect your energy, respect your boundaries. For the likely outcome, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading, where we're going to see the likely outcome of the situation. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards and even some oracle cards for some advice for you guys. But before we go, Pisces, I will pull a Romance Angels card. And I will ask what this person's intentions are for you, Pisces. Different, a little bit different than what I did for the other signs. Let go of control issues. Yeah, this person definitely, I feel like, Pisces, they need to let you go. They need to let you go. You've been wanting to be let go of this person. They've been trying to force this connection on you, you know, consciously and subconsciously, energetically, absolutely. And if you guys want to break this energetic cord that you guys have between the two of you, even Pisces, if you don't respond, you blocked them, you deleted them, that's not enough to break an energetic cord. And I recommend doing energetic cord breaking meditations on YouTube. I don't recommend specific ones because we are all different energetically and we all resonate with different ones. So I suggest looking up some for yourself and figuring it out. But with past life relationship, I am feeling heavy, heavy karmic energy with this card, which I don't always do, but in this case, absolutely. There's a karmic situation here. a karmic situation that I feel, Pisces, on your end, the deal's been done and signed, but they're still trying to control the situation. They're still trying to control you. They're still trying to control the fact that they want you back in their life when you're not wanting to be. So be very careful, Pisces. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading to see the likely outcome and most definitely some advice for you guys. If you'd like to join me there for the extended reading, please go ahead and open up the description box where you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the reading. If this is where we depart, Pisces, I really hope this resonated with you. I hope you gained some insight and clarity into whatever's going on. I definitely feel like you guys feel this person's energy. I love you guys. Please protect yourself. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you next time, Pisces. Take care.